As Israelis block roads and scuffle with police over the government's judicial overhaul, Arab citizens have found themselves spectators on the sidelines. That's despite the fact they make up a fifth of Israel's population and could be among those most affected if Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's religious nationalist government succeeds in curbing the powers of the country's Supreme Court. Largely self-identifying as Palestinian, Arab citizens hold a complex place in Israel, balancing their heritage with Israeli citizenship. In Taibe, an Arab town next to the occupied West Bank, retired teacher Adnan Haj Yahya holds up a protest ad splashed across the front page of an Israeli newspaper.
In bold, it shows a black day. If it's a black day for the Jews, how do you suppose it is for us? For us, it is the darkest, deepest black. We are in a constant battle for our existence.
The judicial overhaul has split Israeli society, but Arab citizens say they have no place in the debate over Israel's identity as Jewish and democratic. Most Arab citizens in Israel are descendants of Palestinians who stayed in the new state after a 1948 war. While Israel says it grants them equal rights, many say they face structural discrimination and hostile policies.
The government wants to have more free hand.
Attorney Hassan Jabarin founded the Haifa-based Adala rights group
Implement its direct racist apartheid policy.
and has petitioned the Supreme Court on minority rights cases for more than 2 decades. He says the court has traditionally been the last line of defence, for example protecting Arab participation in elections, fair allocation of budgets, and Arab rights to live in towns that sought to deny them residence.
The judicial plan of this government will make the discrimination and the exclusion and the control of the Palestinians easier, because the decisions will be faster, and the decision without check and balance, and the decisions without even the concept of reasonableness. No need to be reasonable decision. This is the only government in the world that declare that it's allowed to have unreasonable decisions.
Arab citizens have for months been mobilising to address a different crisis. Record levels of criminal violence rocking their communities. At least 130 Arabs have been killed in crime-related shootings since January, according to an advocacy group campaigning against the violence. This was Aida Touma Sliman of the Arab-Jewish Hadash party.
The top priority for the Palestinians at this point is to live. The top priority for the protesters, the Jewish protesters, is to live in democracy. And I think the Palestinian community is not able to think beyond surviving at this point.
Jabarin said despite its past role, the Supreme Court has become increasingly conservative, backing such bills as the nation-state law, which declared only Jews have a right to self-determination.